One of the simplest devices to install and understand is a light fixture. At a glance, we see that a simple light fixture, like this one, has one black wire and one white wire. Another wire, the ground, is often attached to a metal screw or part somewhere on the perimeter of the light housing. There are an endless variety of lighting options. You may want to install a single light or multiple lights at one location. You may also have lights positioned in the middle or at the end of a run of cable. When electrical current arrives at the light that's located at the end of a run of cable, you connect the incoming hot wire to the light's black wire with a wire connector. You then connect the light's white wire to the cable's returning neutral wire. Then connect the ground wires together with a wire connector. Add a pigtail to connect your ground wires to the electrical box or metal light housing. Light fixtures found in the middle of a run of cable are wired slightly differently. In the case where you have a single pole switch upstream from the light, take the light fixture's black wire and connect it to both the incoming black hot wire and outgoing black wire. Join these three wires together using a wire connector. Do the same for your light fixture's neutral wires and the incoming and outgoing neutral wires on the cable. Of course, repeat this procedure with all the ground wires. In the case where you'll be changing a light fixture, first turn the power off at the breaker. Remove the light bulb and test to see if there's any power coming to the light by touching one of the two probes of a circuit tester to the center contact in the light socket, and touch the other tester probe to the side of the light socket's threaded metal collar. If the tester's indicator doesn't light up, you may assume there is no electricity coming to power the light. Perform this test with the switch in the up position and with the switch in the down position. Do this in case the switch is part of a 3- or 4-way setup. Remove all the light screws and gently pull the light fixture from the ceiling or wall. Remove any wire nuts from the existing wires and remove the light fixture completely. It's a safe practice to assume the power is still on. Double-check that there's no current by touching the voltage tester to both the black and the white wires. Then, test between the black wire and the ground wire. If there's no light, you can be sure there is no power. To connect the new light fixture, begin by connecting all the ground wires together, by taking the ends of the wires and by twisting them together in a clockwise rotation. After twisting, ensure this connection by applying a wire nut for a tight, secure fit. Use the correct size wire nut for the amount of wires and their thickness. Most light fixtures are grounded to the metal housing or junction box within the wall or ceiling by way of an additional copper wire usually attached to a metal screw. Next, connect the neutral wires together and the hot wires following the instructions we mentioned above. After you secure the wires, make sure that no bare copper is visible and that the wire nut completely covers the ends of the wires. If bare wire is visible, remove the wire nut, cut the wire's ends shorter, and reapply. When you're done with your connections, reset the breaker and test the light by flipping the light switch before final installation. If the light functions properly, you're done. For an extra measure of safety, you may wish to wrap your wire connections with electrical tape before you secure the light fixture to the wall or ceiling.
So I might mention, you might have noticed, some of you, that box in this example, that outlet box for the ceiling fixture, not mounted very well. It's a little bit loose up there. So if you do come across something like that, take the time to make that box good and solid, especially if you're going to mount a ceiling fan there. If you're roughing in for ceiling fans, there are boxes now that are designed especially for ceiling fans. If you've got an old box up there and you want to hang a ceiling fan for it, you must go to lengths to make sure that that box is very secure and provides a solid anchoring for that ceiling fan.